Welcome to the Breitenbush Fire Department's first ever virtual gathering and fundraiser. And thank you so much for joining us virtually in support of the Breitenbush Fire Department. I'm Misty Marquam with Marquam Auction Agency, and I'm honored to serve as the BFD's fundraising ambassador tonight. Your generosity tonight and onward will ensure that the BFD can continue to keep well-equipped, trained volunteer firefighters on site to protect the Breitenbush and Summer Homes communities as the rebuilding process begins. And your donations ensure that the BFD will be fiscally solvent when they're able to resume their regular mission of just regularly protecting the Hot Springs guests and Summer Homes communities. After a devastating fire season and a year filled with loss and destruction, the BFD could use a little help from all of us. As a 25-year Breitenbush Hot Springs goer and former massage therapist myself, I can assure you firsthand of the incredible work the Breitenbush Fire Department, or the BFD, does for both Breitenbush and its surrounding Summer Homes community and forest areas. The amount of work this group accomplishes over such a vast area with a completely volunteer group of firefighters and their tight budget is nothing short of miraculous. But miracles are what Breitenbush and the BFD are all about. And a miracle is what we intend to perform for the BFD today. With your help and generosity, it is our goal to raise critical funds the BFD desperately needs to repair, restore, and protect the areas we all know and love. The sooner these funds, the sooner the BFD can get back to doing what they do best, equipping and training volunteer firefighters to champion this area and resume protecting Hot Springs guests and Summer Homes community residents. And then we can all get back to doing what we love best, whether that's soaking at our beloved hot springs, camping in surrounding forests, or rebuilding private summer cabins. To give a gift at any time and show your love and support of the BFD, please head to their website, breitenbushfire.org/donate. And remember to spell Breitenbush right. It's BREITENBUSH fire.org/donate. Click that big red Donate Now button once you've found your way there to give and show your love for the BFD all night long. You can opt to give any of the predetermined amounts listed, input your own custom amount, or choose to give a recurring monthly gift if your budget allows. The choice is yours and the impact is immeasurable. Now, let's learn more about the origins of Breitenbush, its land, and the Breitenbush Fire Department. The land now known as Breitenbush Hot Springs and its surrounding forests have offered a rich place for hunting, fishing, gathering, rituals, and use of the river and natural hot springs to Native Americans for millennia. For the last 100 years, it's been a gathering place for all of this and more, and is frequented by many. Formed by a combination of volcanism and glaciation thousands of years ago, Breitenbush Hot Springs sits on 154 acres of old growth, nestled in the Willamette National Forest, just 10 miles east-northeast of Detroit, Oregon, and about 60 miles east of Salem. Breitenbush is a worker-owned co-op, intentional community, and destination retreat. It truly is a place like no other, offering a unique respite from the hustle and bustle of urban life. With its hot spring pools and tubs fed by natural hot spring aquifers, geothermal wells, and the Breitenbush River, it is the largest privately owned geothermal facility in the entire Pacific Northwest. Since its original build in the late 1920s, Breitenbush has evolved and changed ownership many times until finally opening to guests in 1981. The cooperative as we now know it was formed in '89 as has been inhabited by 50 to 70 full-time year-round residents who work and live on the land, guided by a simple premise to provide a safe and potent environment where people can renew and evolve in ways they never imagined. Breitenbush has served as a place of healing, discovery, relaxation, and rejuvenation, among other things. Repeatedly threatened by fire and sporadic medical emergencies, the Breitenbush Fire Department began its operation in April of '05 and now acts as the area's first responders to Breitenbush Hot Springs, the surrounding forests, and the adjacent summer homes community. It is comprised of approximately 80 private homes where generations of families have and will continue, with your help, to enjoy. The fire department is the area's guardian angel, if you will, and works absolute magic on a shoestring operating budget. The Breitenbush Fire Department, or the BFD as locals refer to it, has a simple yet important mission: to protect the people and lands of the Breitenbush Canyon from fire through education and prevention, and when needed, respond to incidents like structural, wildland, and other fires, motor vehicle accidents, river rescues, and emergency medical incidents. With such a vast landscape to protect, the BFD is often overextended, underfunded, and in need of our help to continue fulfilling its critical mission. The incredible thing the BFD does, isn't it? This group of heroic firefighters literally volunteer to risk their lives to save ours and the lands and homes we care so much about. So let's band together and help them continue doing so. I want you to know that every single dollar you give makes a huge difference, big or small, one-time or recurring. Your contributions are the salve to this open wound. To make a donation at any time tonight and in the future, just head to breitenbushfire.org/donate. Click the big red Donate Now button once you've found your way there and show your love generously for the BFD. Opt to give any of the predetermined amounts listed, input your own custom amount, of course, or choose to give a recurring monthly gift if your budget allows. The choice is yours, and I promise you, every dollar goes to good use. Now, let's learn more about this area and its neighboring communities and what we can do there. People are drawn to Breitenbush and its surrounding forests for many reasons: hiking, soaking, enjoying nature, healing, rest, celebration, retreat, community and relationship building, silence, and rejuvenation, to name just a few. And Breitenbush does not disappoint. With its many options for lodging, any Springsgoer can opt for tent camping, yurt experiences, stays in the historic lodge, cabin dwelling, and even private residences in the summer homes community. This is a place to bring life into balance, a place worth protecting, worth investing in, and providing guardians for. What can one do while there? And what are the threats? Continuous threats of fire and lack of funding to protect the area from fire are the most pressing concerns, and it is up to us to provide for the Breitenbush Fire Department so they can continue to defend the areas we love so well against these threats. That's right, friends. If you've been to Breitenbush, you too know the peace, serenity, and healing of the place. Whether you own or rent a summer home, stay on Hot Springs land, or camp in neighboring forests, you know this area is worthy of our protection. The Breitenbush Fire Department is the guardian of this land. Let's help them preserve and defend it so we may continue to enjoy it indefinitely. To follow the BFD's repair and progress, please like their Facebook page at Breitenbush Fire Department, all spelled out, and support them there by interacting with their posts and checking back in on them often. You can also join this evening's social chat and voice your support of the BFD throughout tonight's live stream by clicking into the chat box either directly below us or to the right of us, depending on if you're on YouTube or Facebook. We've got folks standing by just waiting to correspond with you, and thank you for your support. Think of it as 2020's version of applause if we were all together this evening. And again, to make a donation and show the love for the BFD anytime, visit breitenbushfire.org/donate. Click that big red Donate Now button to give your gift. And remember, you can choose from any of the amounts there, choose a custom amount, or if your budget allows, you can give recurring monthly gifts as well. The choice is yours. We just ask that you give generously. Now, let's learn about what happened this year on September 7th and why the BFD needs you now more than it has ever needed you before. September 7th, 2020, a day never to be forgotten by the BFD, Breitenbush, the Summer Homes community, and all surrounding forest areas and neighboring communities. The Lion's Head fire, fueled by extremely high winds and exceptionally dry conditions, converged on Breitenbush and the Devil's Creek communities, forcing everyone to evacuate the area. It was a day of unprecedented devastation amidst a year of extraordinary loss and havoc. 6 brave BFD firefighters remained on site to fight the fire and save what they could after everyone else had fled. In the early morning of September 8th, conditions became too extreme for even the BFD to safely remain. Yet, 2 firefighters were left to shelter in place and defend the area. A second group of 3 joined later that afternoon. The small but mighty group of 5 BFD firefighters fought straight through the next 2 days and nights, suppressing fires, setting sprinklers, and protecting structures. And thank goodness they did. Despite many structures being damaged or destroyed altogether, there were no more Breitenbush structures lost once the firefighters were on site. All guest cabins, a maintenance facility, and 6 staff houses were total losses. Yet, the historic lodge and other iconic buildings, the sauna, office, and kitchen, were miraculously saved. Sadly, the Summer Homes community is in an area still too dangerous to fully assess, but we believe that most, if not all, of the 80 private cabins are a complete loss. The BFD's current priorities are clear: to help determine the extent of damage and inform concerned residents, working with Breitenbush to stabilize any collateral damage that will occur with this season's rain and snow, and ensure that hazardous materials do not infiltrate the Breitenbush River. With your generous contributions, the mighty BFD will be able to rebuild and reopen. With their support, Breitenbush Hot Springs will be able to reopen to the public and welcome guests back to the place we all know and love. Won't you give as generously as you can to support this mission? We need you now more than ever, and we ask that you give generously right now. That's right, folks. The BFD needs your support, our support, right now. Stand with us now and demonstrate your support of the BFD in continuing to protect the people and the lands we love by making a 100% tax-deductible gift in any increment you feel compelled to support this work. Remember, the BFD is a 501c3 nonprofit. They operate off of our donations, and they operate on a shoestring budget. So again, to make your donation, head right now to breitenbushfire.org/donate. Find that big Donate Now, it's red button, you cannot miss it. And you can opt to give any of the predetermined amounts, select a custom amount of your own choice, or if you feel the desire, please give recurring monthly gifts as well. We'll open tonight at $1,000. With an annual operating budget of just $30,000 in a typical year, the BFD really does make miracles happen with so little. Your $1,000 gift could significantly increase their budget, along with the demands for the remainder of 2020 and 2021 seasons. $1,000 could help repair damaged equipment, maintain existing equipment, and provide more safety equipment for the hardworking firefighters who literally volunteer their time to defend our lands and our people. If you can spare $1,000 or more, please head to, you know it, breitenbushfire.org/donate right now to make your gift. If you do give, let us know in the chat so we can send our thanks and show you our gratitude as well, because we appreciate everybody and all of your support so much. Thank you for all of you who are giving and who already gave. Who else will join us right now with a $1,000 gift or greater? $1,000 is really impactful for the BFD. It could maintain its 3 emergency vehicles for the entire 2021 year. Or just 3 gifts at $1,000 could help build a new bunk room for our on-duty firefighters. All super worthy investments. So thank you so much to all of our donors who are donating at the $1,000 level and above. Your generosity is what fuels the BFD's great work. Thank you so much. Please give our generous supporters a huge round of virtual applause and blow up the chat with your gratitude for them. Urge your friends on at our next level of giving, which is formally $500. But of course, you know we'll take any gift amount at any time because every dollar counts. A $500 gift could keep firefighters' breathing packs operational for the entire 2021 year. Can you think of anything more basic than being able to breathe while protecting folks and their lands from fire? I can't. Your $500 gift could literally be the difference between life and death for our BFD heroes. So please, if you have any capacity to join us right now with a gift of $500 or above, we so very much urge you to do so. Again, to make a gift at any time, whether it's now or in the future, go to breitenbushfire.org/donate. Find that big red Donate Now button and make your gift. I want to say thank you to all of you who have already shown your support, and for those of you doing so right now. Please continue doing so. Your generosity will have so much impact on the BFD, allowing them to respond to this latest emergency and all of 2021's challenges as well. They've got so much work to do to repair from the fire, prevent further collateral damage, and protect the people doing the repair work as well. Help them do it. Please give all of our BFD supporters a huge round of virtual applause and show your gratitude in the chat box to urge even more generosity at our next formal level of giving, which is $250. Folks, a gift of $250 can do amazing things for the BFD. Collectively, these gifts can help us build out more bunk spaces for on-duty firefighters. $250 could help cover the extraordinary costs of insuring such an endeavor and provide safety equipment and funds to keep said equipment safe and operational. To make a $250 or above gift to the BFD, remember folks, head right over to their website, breitenbushfire.org/donate. Click that big red Donate Now button and give your gifts with wild abandon. Thank you so much to everyone who has already shown your love and support of the BFD tonight and ongoing. We very, very much appreciate you. For those of you who haven't yet shown your support Right now is the time. This is your opportunity to stand with neighbors devastated by this year's wildfires. Be the change you wish to see in the world and support the Breitenbush Fire Department with a gift of any size right now. Please urge your friends to join the giving at our final formal level of $100. Who will show the BFD the love tonight with a gift of $100? $100, or any gift amount really, has the power to really impact the BFD and its surrounding areas, whether it's through equipment, building materials, vehicle maintenance, or operations. Every gift you make right now makes a huge difference in the lives of our BFD firefighters. Last time I'm going to tell you, to make your donations, head to breitenbushfire.org/donate. Click the big red Donate Now button and choose the amount you wish to give. Your generosity is astounding. So thank you so much to all of our $100 and above donors and anyone else I have yet to mention. And thank you to all of tonight's donors. Your generosity will allow the BFD to keep defending the land we love, the people we love on it, and providing first responders to our calls for help. Please give all of our donors and supporters tonight a huge round of virtual love and gratitude in the chat. In lieu of applause, it is the next best thing. Thank you all so much for your generosity. And if you prefer to give a custom amount, whether it's $5 or $5 million, make a donation of any size, again, by going to breitenbushfire.org/donate. Click that big red Donate Now button and make your gifts. And finally, folks, here is your final opportunity to demonstrate your continued support of the BFD. It's by purchasing raffle tickets to our BFD Firefighter for a Day experience. Raffle tickets are just $50 a piece. You can buy as many as you want. One lucky winner will be drawn at random on Monday, December 21st at noon. It happens to be solstice, which is a high holy day for Breitenbush folks, right? So let's celebrate by revealing who our raffle winner is. So how will you find out? You just have to, first of all, like and follow the BFD's Facebook page, and then at noon on the 21st, go there, and they'll be going live to draw the winner and revealing if it's you. I hope it is. Good luck. The prize, this is your opportunity to win a 2-night stay for 2 adults in the brand new guest cabins at the Hot Springs Resort just as soon as they reopen. This $800 prize includes guest cabin accommodations for 2 people for 2 nights, all of your meals, entrance to the hot springs and all of its daily programs, a guided BFD tour and experience, and a never before offered opportunity to slide down the BFD's brass fire pole with your clothes on. Get your tickets before they're gone. Head to breitenbushfire.org/virtual-event and then 2 dashes, fundraiser. That's breitenbushfire.org/virtual-event-fundraiser. Click the register button. From there, just follow the directions to purchase your raffle tickets. Anything you can spare right now will make an enormous impact for the BFD. Large or small, one-time or recurring. Your gifts are the answer to this problem at hand. So folks, that's really it. Thank you so much for your fantastic and undeniable generosity and support of the BFD tonight. Give yourselves a big pat on the back, some virtual applause, and know you did your part to support the great work of the Breitenbush Fire Department. Please show your gratitude in the chat. And also, let's thank Marquam Auction Agency for donating tonight's event, from our talented bilingual auctioneer for editing the videos you saw tonight, as well as all of you who contributed photos, maps, and imagery to make those videos happen, to our scriptwriter and event staff and the Marquam livestream team who produced and live streamed tonight's event. Thank you so much. I hope you all had a great time. This event has been recorded, so please share this link or URL with all of your friends and family and anyone else you know that loves Breitenbush and is a loyal BFD supporter, as they can still watch the show if they missed it live or they want to watch it again. And the best part, they can still keep giving. It's the most important part. This concludes our live stream tonight. I hope you had a great time supporting the Breitenbush Fire Department with me tonight. Again, I'm Misty Marquam. Thank you so much for tuning in and showing up for the BFD. Keep it up. Stay safe, stay healthy. I hope to see you with all of our clothes on at Breitenbush very soon. Good night.